to Nighttime Natters. It is the 23rd of October. It's actually 1 o'clock in the morning on the 23rd. You've seen Nighttime Natters from the night before. I did the Top Square, San Blas, and then St Eugene's tonight. And I don't know how I got through it. I really don't. I really am not feeling well. I've just come off stage at St Eugene's. And Karen, the lovely Karen Holcomb, her name is, she's called Miss Karen as a compere, and I've worked with her a few times. The one that said that she wrote the status and said, "Oh my God, she's officially in love." Look at this. I want to get these done. I'd like to just have that done like that. Look, look. Doesn't it look fab? Just like that. Just pull that little bit up, like that. All the difference. Just pull it. That doesn't look too dramatic, does it? Pull that up. I'd get it done, I really would. Why not? Pull it up. Anyway, good job I've still got a sense of humour with all the shit that's going on at the minute. What with the burglary and whatnot. Update on that. Went to the police today and got all the denunciers and all that sorted out. The picture of the girl has gone viral on the internet. Lots of messages telling me, it's like Crime Watch, people messaging me to tell me where she's been seen and whatnot. And we will catch her, and I believe I will catch her. And when I catch her, I swear to God. But I want the police to catch her before I do, really. Because some people know me, I'm either up or down. But at the moment, I feel very level. I feel very stable and quite happy. Even in this stuff that's happened, I'm quite happy about, you know, certain things have happened, and sometimes I think things do happen for a reason, and I don't believe that anyone should be burgled or robbed at any stage or anything like that. But when something happens like that, it's something you try and get out of it what you can. I'm here on my own, and that's it. So I'd rather be on my own than surrounded by people that stab you in the back. Do you know what I mean? As soon as your back's turned, or not even when your back's turned, they do it in front of you. So, some good leads on the girl. Manager of venues messaged me, telling me that she's been seen hanging around their venue. She's been barred. Hello. That's why I'm getting changed now. And I'm going around to have a look to see who I can find. We'll see what I can find, whatever. But tonight I did 2 gigs, Top Square, San Blas. Well, yes, last night it was. And how I got through it, I don't know. I just don't know. I got through it. But Jo Cassidy accompanied me. She played her lovely guitar. What a great musician she is. In fact, what a great person she is. All-round talented, lovely person. And the lovely Jane as well, who really make that Top Square really, during the nights that they work, whenever I go down there, it's lovely. So, I shall keep you informed. This is a little bit of part 1 of Nighttime Natters on the 21st. I'll do the proper one, well, the up-to-date one tomorrow, and I shall let you know how I get on. So I'm not going to say sleep well, but I'm going to say I'll see you after the break. Cilla, the making of a 60s icon, now out on DVD, available from all good outlets at £13. This is the story of Cilla Black, born Patricia Veronica White. The rise to her fame, how she went from singer to TV star. Only £13. Get it while you can. Hello and welcome back to part 2 of Nighttime Natters. Like I said earlier, it is the 23rd of October. The time is now approaching 9 o'clock in the evening. And I stayed in most of the day. Still got this bit of a chesty cough. I feel really rough this morning. Went to the supermarket and just got some vegetables and some chicken. Put it all in a slow cooker and it's cooking. I've had some already, I'm gonna have some more a bit later. So anyway, an update on the theft and the burglary that happened here. We've got a name now, Lorena Diaz. I put it on my Facebook page and some pictures of her. So, and there's been a couple of comments saying, some people, I think some people are really stupid, that I would not make a false allegation against anybody because number one, that's not me. And number two, out here, if you make a false allegation against somebody and denounce them and it's wrong, you can end up going to prison for 2 years. So, of course, when I'm putting things on the wanted in Tenerife, does anyone recognise, of course, this is the 100% sure because it's been fed to me by the police themselves and people that were here. I wasn't here when it happened, so I can only go on what they're saying. If nothing comes of it, I denounced a lot of them that were here, including the person that was staying here and the one he brought back. I know the two people definitely were here when this happened. And at the moment, I haven't denounced them because I believe that they're not really involved in it. They're just the victim of it. But if it leads to nothing, I will denounce them. And I don't care what the consequences are for those people because at the end of the day, I'm the one with the loss, not anybody else. They're carrying on all right with their lives. There's no hardship done by them, is it? They haven't lost anything. Even though they might fall on the floor crying and begging for forgiveness, that could be part of the act as well. Anyway, tonight I'm staying in. I've got myself a DVD called Stuck on You, and it features Cher in it as well, because as you know, I am a Cher fan. So I am going to do that. But it's a funny thing today. It's funny how people are. Some people, you know, some people that you ask a question today, because last night I was having a chat with somebody about medical insurance here, and they asked me, did I have any medical insurance here, or am I in any sort of like schemes with my bank or anything? And I said that I was in a scheme where you pay €5 a month or 60 euros for the year, and it's within the entertainers. And if you fall ill, then you can make a claim or whatever, you know. But I don't really know. They asked me to ask first of all a couple of questions that I needed answered for myself. So I sent a message to the two people that I knew were involved in it. So, and I just sent a message, simple inquiry, saying, is this, well, the question I asked, is it registered or does it need to be registered or anything like that? Because, and also, who decides if you're unfit enough to be able to claim? One person, very abrupt, very, very abrupt to me, and I had to say to them, don't get short with me. But the other person, okay, answered the question, asked me why I'm asking about it. And I said, well, because someone's asked me about the private health insurance and was there any other schemes, and I just wanted to, it was just an inquiry, that's all. So it turns out I got the answers that I wanted, but someone being really short with me. And I just wondered myself, because obviously the person doesn't like me. So, and as also the person as well made a status over a week ago saying that I tried to muscle in on one of their gigs, which was the absolute untruth in it. I in no way did try and do that. There was a misunderstanding, and they know that. But there's been no apology about it, or no messages to people saying actually Keith had actually spoken to the host before about being moved, because there was a problem with his wages because it went to a new company and he hadn't received his money, and also he works that night anyway, the night that this person works anyway. I got confused in all of it, okay? So that was it. I couldn't do that night anyway, and the host I'd spoken to was going to go in for a meeting about it. I don't know if that information has been fed back to the person that's made all these accusations and told people about me and tried to make me look like an arse. Well, you have to get up very early in the morning to make me... I'm not... Any decent queen does not piss in their own handbag, and I'm a decent queen. All right? So, and there's been no apology, and I've noticed a few people unfriended me. I don't care if you won't be coming back. So, for whatever. I was going to do some business because my mum said to me today, could you look at a good rate? Because we changed some money up before, and we got a really good rate somewhere. I went to message the person and noticed they'd unfriended me. So they're not getting my business. For no reason. And you know what? That's, people got to be very careful, because when you accuse someone of doing something, unless you've got 100% proof, and I've done jury service twice and been foreman twice, okay, and where there's any reasonable doubt, you can't make a conviction to that. So there's no proof that that I did go in there and say, I want that gig or whatever. That didn't happen. That did not happen. And I'm adding up to here with it now. But the person won't be apologetic, because they don't want to admit that they're wrong, because they've got to be right all the time. But they might speak to other people and talk over people and slag off everybody. That's why the friendship crumbled anyway, because I didn't want to know anymore, and I withdrew from that. And they couldn't handle it. But hence before, 10 days before, or 11 days before, they knew that I'd sent the message asking, could I be moved? But sat on it. But 4 days or 5 days before that, sent me a message asking me to help them with their residencia. What sort of people are they? And these are the people that are one of the persons in charge of this thing. So if I was to fall on my arse ill, are they going to say, and they make the decision, do I get the money because I'm ill, because I've had a heart attack? Are they going to give me the money? Would you trust somebody like that? No, nor would I. Up to here with all of it. And not even big enough to say, because you make out the big person that you are, and you're not big enough to say, actually, I've got it wrong, or actually, can we sit and talk about it, or anything like that? No, just pointing and talking at. That's what they do. Well, it doesn't work like that with me. It's a conversation. Do you get me? Right. Anyway, on a lighter note, the net's closing in on the bitches that robbed me place. So, hopefully tomorrow I'll have some good news. Sore throat, I shouldn't have just said that what I said, but fuck 'em. Anyway, sleep well.